Hello. How are you doing, guys? This is Vin TV Media. How's your weekend? How is your weekend? Happy new month. Welcome to Vin TV Media, where you get all the info, all the upcoming news, all the trending news that is within Kenya and mostly in Saudi Arabia. And today I'm going to talk about our ladies in Saudi Arabia. At the beginning, they said that if you will be found using a phone, you will be charged. Utapewa penalty. You will be given a penalty to pay for you using your phone in an Arab house. And my question was, how do they wanted you to communicate with your people back at home? How do they want you to communicate with your children back at home? How do they want you to survive in that house, because that's the only friend you have in that house, and because you need a job, and because you went there to look for green pasture, we said that you have to adhere with their rules, but there are some rules that goes beyond your principles. Now you are in that house, you are alone, and somebody is telling you not to use your phone. Seriously? And what if that person mistreats you? What if that person kills you? How will we know? How will your parents know? How will your children know? And my point here is, if they don't want you to use your phone, how will you transfer your money back at home? Because there's no way you can be paid and you stay with that money in that house. And because we've been hearing, when you are near to finish your contract, they do thorough research, and if you are found with a lot of money in your bag, they might say you stole from them. And my question is, so my fellow Kenyan ladies, because you went there to look for green pasture, please, you have to adhere with that rule. And it was not passed because it was debated and it was pending. Now they have come up with another rule, that if you are found taking a picture in an Arab house, you will be charged. At first they started that if you use your phone. Now it is said if you take a picture, you will be charged. Now my question is, how do they want you to do your job in that house? And if all that rules are going to pass, how our girls are going to survive in those houses? Because if by now they are using phones and we are hearing a lot of issues coming from Saudi, what of when their phones are going to be shut? What will happen with our girls? Like, seriously? Now you are using your phone and we are hearing a lot is happening in Saudi, whereby you communicate with us and you tell us this is what is happening, this is what is happening. Now you are not going to use your phone, you are not going to take any picture in that house, you are just going to be there. You are there, nobody knows how you are doing, nobody knows your whereabouts. And so what will happen to you? They said using your phone is illegal. Now when you take a picture in that house is illegal. How do they want you to survive? And if they come up with those rules, then I think they must have hired their girls, their wives to work for them, because that rules does not haisaidii watu kabisa. Sioni kama inaenda kusaidia watu, because I smell something. Kama saizi watu wanatumia phones kwa hizo nyumba na tunasikia somebody was killed, somebody was jailed, somebody was kidnapped, somebody alienda kufungua gate usiku akakuwa kidnapped na akauliwa. So what of now you are not going to use your phone? Now you are not going to take a picture in that house. Now, how will your people know your whereabouts? How will people know how you are doing? How will people know your contract is over, you are coming back home? Hey, kuna some rules but they, hata kama tunatafuta pesa zinakuanga ngumu kwetu. And that's why I said I'm not mobilizing anybody. I'm not inciting anybody. When it has come into those terms, now it's your right to stand and say, if this is what you want now, it's better I leave, I go back home. Because it's your phone that you communicate with your people back at home. It's your phone that at least you show us how you are doing. Now you are not going to use that phone. What will happen to you? That's my question. You are not going to use that phone anymore. How are you going to survive in that house? Even if you are being mistreated, even if they stop paying you, how will you communicate with an agency if you are being mistreated? How will you tell that agency that took you there? How will you communicate with your agent that I'm being mistreated, I've not been paid? Because it's through that phone that you pass through information between you and your people back at home, between you and the agent. And if you are being mistreated, that's the same phone you will use to call the police for your aid to come and rescue you. Now, my fellow ladies, my fellow Kenyan ladies who are in Saudi Arabia, you have to take note on that. If that bill passes, if that debate that was debated last time passes, I think it will have to fix you somewhere. And I smell something. They don't want to use your phone. They don't want to take any picture in their house. And just they want you to just work. I smell something. So it's your right to say no. If there's no my phone, no work, is better I go back at home, because your phone is very, very paramount to you. For more info, please tune into Vin TV Media. I'll be bringing you more and more and more majorly from Saudi Arabia, and mostly I want to talk about Kenyan lady because I'm from Kenya. So please subscribe, like, share, and comment, and blessed weekend.